we would like to consider ourselves as the people pushing that ecosystem forward and developing on top of it, but we are not Towery because Towery can't be a product. Monetizing open source for me, I mean, it's one of the scary parts about this. No, like I have a lot of friends in the industry and I don't want to piss anybody off, but I really hate it when licenses get changed or when communities break down or when, corporate interest and greed suddenly redefines community. And then you find out what it is behind the community. You find out, oh, it was the money behind the community. If Crab Nebula, and it's a startup, right? Like startups have a gradient of potential success. If Crab Nebula goes down, it would suck for Crab Nebula. Towery can continue, right? And I think that's this kind of, no, it would.
Well, I mean, if you're funding some of the core team members and you're a major financier behind the scenes of making things happen, then obviously the economics of supporting it change. You're right in the fact that it can continue, but it's financially stabilized to some degree by the success and the angels that you've mentioned. So there is no way to completely remove yourself from that. So I'm not saying it's a strike against you. It's just the truth.
I want to agree with you in principle.
But I'm not going to.
You should. I'm right.
I mean, I know you're right for you. And from where you're sitting, from where you're sitting, I think it makes a lot of sense. But the point I was trying to make was, and this is something I'm working with the whole working group on, and it's not something that's done in software very often. I mean, look at ECMAScript 2022. It's never ending. It's going to be TypeScript someday. The point is, I think at some point we can actually declare Towery is done. I'm not saying Kubernetes done, but done enough so that all you have to do is add little things and there's little bits of maintenance, but done to the point where the features have been completed. And maybe that's the point in time where we get to start thinking about other stuff we'd like to build. I don't know, like a browser? Come on, that's too much work, is it? If we laid the groundwork for that over time, it might.
Come on now.
I don't know.